Okay, you guys, I know I told you guys I had a story time for y'all, but I decided not to say it because it's not worth talking about that nigga no more. And yes, it is about a guy who I waste my money to go out and see. I waste a whole vacation day to go out and see him. And even though this is not the man that God picked for me, I picked myself. I don't blame God or anybody else for how crappy things went between that person and myself when all I was doing was reacting. And I tried not to assume, jump to any conclusions, or insinuate what was going on. He acted, I reacted. And now we are racing each other to see who can block each other from what social media platform first. So he's out of my hair. He's out of the picture. That's it. And that's that. I even blocked it from Cash App. So, I mean, it's just like, whatever. Um, it's just one of those cases where a man says, well, not a man, but this man says that I'm his wife. He said, you're going to be my wife. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to show you off this and all of that. I like your thickness. He said a lot of nice, creamy things just to get me where he want to get me so he can use me for sex. And then that's it. He started acting weird the day after I showed up. We went to California Pizza Kitchen and he was very quiet and he tried to blame it on social awkwardness. Maybe he had it, maybe not. And it's just a lot of things that he said that we were together, locked in and all of that, calling me his future wife and stuff like that too. And he said all these things after we had sex on Friday. So my thing is, I'm just being real and open and honest with y'all. It just didn't turn out right. And I was going to do a whole full-blown story time about it. But I don't know. Next. So anyway, no story time. I know I said I was going to give y'all the gist of it, but I don't want to waste my breath or my filming energy on my phone or videos on my YouTube page talking about somebody that don't add any value, substance, or anything of standard to me or to my channel. So I'm sorry that I know I said I was going to give you guys a story time. As a matter of fact, I'm not sorry. I do whatever I want to do on my channel. And those of you who don't like it could kiss a rock. Blowing away. I don't know. I don't know. I just had to say something because it just kind of got me to the point where on Tuesday night I cried about it because I knew the decision I had to make. I know this person wasn't it from the beginning. And like I said, that's why I'm not going to blame anybody. He lied, said a lot of sweet things. His mom passed away and he go back and say, yeah, that's not how my mom taught me to treat a woman. But yet and still, you ignored my text messages. You read them. It says read. And he blocked me. He blocked me on Instagram. We were never really following each other on Instagram. And he blocked me on TikTok. Both my TikTok pages. So I'm like, whoa. Okay, so this dude is really P-E to the T-T-Y. So that's why I blocked him on Cash App. And, I blocked him too. I blocked him on Facebook. I unfriended him and blocked him on Facebook. Charlie, you can never come back. And Tiffany, I don't want to. Next, only because it's like, I feel like as a 52-year-old grown-ass man with 5 children, supposedly from one woman, you thought that he would wise up. You thought that he would be done with playing the field, playing games. And I even seen him on his phone texting somebody when I was over there, but it could have been anybody. That's why I wasn't so quick to assume, jump to any conclusions, or insinuate that he's doing something. No, I told him I got rid of talking to all these niggas just to talk to you because you're the only one who was consistent with calling me every day after I got off work, or when you got off work, like at 7 something, he would call me, or sometimes I would call him, and we will always be available for each other to talk to. And now it's just, I don't want to say another one bites the dust, but hey, I knew better, and I went with it anyway. I don't know. Oh well. All right, y'all. That's all I have to say. It was gonna be a full-blown story time of how things went, and even our happy times when we text each other and video called, and all these other type of different things, and him sending me a picture of his mom because he wants me to draw his mom. and stuff like that. It's just like, I thought you were sweet. I thought you were different. But all you wanted was sex. And had you said that in the first place, I would have respected it. But that would have gave me the opportunity to say, you know what? No, I'm not going there. I want a real relationship. I only went along with it because of what he said. He said National Boyfriend's Day on October 3rd. He texted me National Boyfriend's Day. I texted him back, what exactly are you saying? He put that I'm your man, and man was in all caps. And so I was like, okay, well then I'm your woman. And the woman was in all caps. And he was saying, I would ask him things like, so how you doing? He goes, oh, better now that I got a text from my woman and stuff like that. And it was just like, it's something about it. I didn't see that. Okay, well, I knew that. Okay, Lord, you didn't give me this man. I picked him myself. He's from a dating website, so I'm not going to expect anything to be real from this. And then it turned out to be trash. I just came back from visiting him that weekend. Okay, today is Thursday. On Sunday, I just came back home from visiting him all weekend. Do I feel like it was a waste of time? No, because I got a free gift out of it. And I should have took one of his vaping pens like he gave me. He was going to give me one of his vaping pens because he had a peach flavored one. He had like some kind of pineapple one. And he had like a banana smoothie one. And I would have took one. He was offering me one too, and I should have took it. But I got a free gift. I got some edibles that he gave me. I got a pair of slippers and some socks. Two of the pair of socks was too small. So when I find the other one, I'm throwing that one away. But yeah. And he gave me a card too. I don't know where that card is. I'm thinking, where is that card? I wonder, did I leave it at his house? Because I was going to open the card. You know how you're supposed to open the card first before you get into the gift? I feel like it's only gift opening etiquette or something. I don't know. But he was like, yeah, open it. Go. I picked up the card because I was going to open it. He was like, yeah, open the, he was like, yeah, open the gifts. You got some more stuff up in there. So I'm thinking, okay. I paid for my own food except for California Pizza Kitchen. It's just like, y'all, but like I said, I knew better. I'm not blaming God, and I'm not even going to blame myself or him or anything. I'm just, hey, this is what I get for not waiting on God. So, and doing it myself. So, I'm not blaming anybody. I don't have an itch that needs to be scratched that much. Especially if a person don't fucking values me. But, it's, sorry, Lord, I dropped the F-bomb. Sorry. But I cried about it really hard on Tuesday because I knew that this was the end all be all. He started acting really weird, and what he needed was an excuse to get out. You know how people just start an argument out of nowhere just to get out? Instead of saying right now, I know I said we was going to be in a relationship, but things are just, I got my hands full right now. Had he said something, even if he was lying, it would have made me respect him that, hey, at least he didn't leave me on dry. But I just thank you. And I was even afraid to pray to God that, can you take this person out of my life? I prayed that prayer after the fact. And I knew from the beginning that this man was just full of crap. And went along with it anyway. So, I guess that's kind of the story time. That's partly the story time. I didn't want to say anything about it at first because, yeah, y'all. It just wasn't quite right. Ugh. I hate when I feel things in the corner of my eye. But yeah, y'all, that's the story time. That's all I got. I told y'all I was not going to come on here and tell y'all, but I ended up talking about it anyway. I always do that. I'm like, I ain't talking about it no more. And the thing I don't like about green alligators is that you make your breath stink anyway. So that's why, and I'm not going to say nothing else about it. I'm not going to give you a story time about alligators. And the banana alligators can kiss my foot. And like, I'm not, and I end up talking about it. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to get started on my homework because I had a really nice solo homework session yesterday watching Vampire in Brooklyn. That's one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. As a matter of fact, it's my only favorite Eddie Murphy movie. I can't wait to go back to work. I think I have a couple more days. I have today and tomorrow left of this fall break, and then I'm going back to work. But guess what I have to do when I get to work? Clean the whole gym area, because that's where they had the masquerade homecoming dance. And I can't wait, because I know it's filthy. I know it is. And I can't wait to clean it. So after I clean my classrooms, I'm going to go right in there and clean it. Yeah, I was highly thinking about taking another bath tonight. But I got to finish one assignment and start on another one. I want to take these off so bad, but I want to leave them on for a little bit longer. Take some more pictures, because I'm playing around with this AI thing. And I kind of like what I've been doing with this AI thing. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support that I've been getting on this channel. There was somebody on Instagram that wanted to help me out with my channel. I'm thinking about letting her help me out. But, like I said, I've tried. All the subscribers that I have built from the ground up. I'm even going back and subscribing to everybody that's subscribed to me. If I haven't subscribed to you yet, feel free to drop in the comments and, you know, tell me what your YouTube handle is so I can follow you and watch some of your stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start going back and looking at a lot of my subscribers' channels and just interacting with y'all to see, you know, what y'all got going on. Because maybe I can learn how to make better videos from y'all. Sometimes it don't take a professional to say, let me teach you how to get more following. Let me teach you. I mean, it's okay. But at the same time, sometimes it's like you can learn from another YouTuber who is trying to get up there themselves rather than somebody who's already up there. So thank you, Miss Lady on Instagram, who's trying to help me with my channel. But I would rather work from the ground up so I can rightfully say I did this myself. Because I never know if you're going to sneak and want a handout. And I don't have that for you, especially when it comes to my time, my content that I put on my channel. But I do thank you for your advice, though. I mean, sometimes when people are trying to help you, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it, especially if I feel like my channel is struggling. But hey, I just have to figure out what the algorithm is and then just write that out, you know, no hands. So I want to take this off because this is starting to really irritate my doggone eye. I'm about to de-makeup, take a shower, probably scrub my feet again, come in here and have another homework session, probably until 8 o'clock or maybe 9, like I did yesterday. My roommates are gone. They went somewhere, and they usually always stay for a while, so they may even be coming back late at night, especially if they're visiting the granddaughter, or they're visiting their brother, or my roommate's brother got into a really horrible accident, so he's been helping taking care of him. And now that he's in the hospital still getting professional help, they're like have been visiting him and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take my shower now while it's still light enough, because just in case when my roommate get back, at least the bathroom could be free and available. But there's 2 bathrooms. So that's what I was considering. Should I take another bath tonight? I don't know, but I really enjoyed my bath because I got some bath stuff, you guys, and I'm just like super duper excited about it. What time is it? It's 4:29. I'm wondering if I should take another bath, honestly. Seriously. Because that bath was hot yesterday, okay? Plus, I need it so I can wash all of that stuff off of me from that guy. I had to do the video over because I did doing a story time, but I ended up dropping his name. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm about to run me another bath water, and then I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the night, start on my homework, and then jam. I took a shower this morning and washed my braids, So tomorrow when I get out, I'm going to put some leave-in conditioner stuff. I did them big, So, yep. And then now it's time to stop acting stupid. Get your behind back in church, girl. And get back in ministry. And that's why this little ditty that you try to do yourself didn't work out. I'm talking to her. Sometimes y'all got to look at the man in the mirror. You knew better than to pull some stuff like that. That's why you got dumped. And that's why you got blocked. I really couldn't blame myself for this one. I'm not blaming God or I'm not myself, but I did blame myself. But I should have known. But I still feel men should say something. Some women and men should say, hey, I don't want a relationship. I just want to get mine. It's been a while and I just need to scratch an itch. Then I'll be like, okay. Or no, thank you. And I sent him a video this morning saying that all you wanted was coochie. You could have said that and I would have been cool. But I've been more than considerate of you. That's what I told him. I consider the fact that some of our conversations have to be cut short because you need to talk to your children. They come first. You see what I'm saying? God actually comes first. But, yeah, that's what I told him. So he read the message when I said that, but never responded. Sometimes people just pick a fight over the littlest minute of things just to give themselves a reason to dump you and go with who they really want. But what happens when that person that they really don't want them and uses them? It always goes like that. And since he has children, and I don't like to speak on nobody's children or bad about any's children, but I do believe in the mothers and fathers. Whatever they do, sometimes they'll get it back through their kids. In other words, it's like children pay for the sins of their fathers. And they do. They do. Look what happened to Eli and his sons in the Bible. So, and whatever I do, if I get future kids, hey, same rule applies for me. So I'm no different or different. So yeah, let me run some bath water. I just cleaned the tub yesterday, so I'm good. I'm about to take me another bath, y'all. All right, bye.